So here, and this is disproportionation. So you have chloride in one state is undergoing an oxidation, and in another, it's undergoing a reduction. Okay. So that's how you sort of think about what's happening in these types of reactions. So now we need to balance reactions. And this is very important in getting the correct answer to the later problems. And so we'll go through an example of how you're going to balance. You need to think about whether it's an acidic solution or basic solution, and we'll talk about that at the end. So first here, we can look at the two half reactions going on. We have iron, we have chromium, and so we're going to look at those separately. So here is the first one, and let's think about what's happening over here. So what would our oxidation number of the oxygen be here? And you can tell me. What is happening to it? So figure out what the oxidation numbers are of the chromium on one side. You know what it is on the other side, and then tell me what's happening to it. I heard some murmuring. People in one recitation aren't helping out people in the other recitation, are they? All right. Do you need more time? Are you good? You clicked in? Let's do 10 seconds. Okay, people did pretty well on that one. Let's look at the answer to that. So let's go back to my PowerPoint. And so oxidation number for oxygen here, -2. The overall charge on that is going to be -2. So you have to figure out what the math equals there. And so if you run through the math, then you see that you're going from a +6 to a +3 state. So we have a reduction. Okay, 75% did that, got that, good. So most of you should be able to get this one now. Iron +2 to iron +3, just yell it out. What is that? Yeah. So here we have our oxidation. Now let's balance this. And I left some nice blanks in your notes, but not so many that you won't be able to keep up. And you should feel free to yell out the answers, and we'll go through balancing this pretty quickly. So there's a couple of different rules. I'll just say some books have things differently. If you can get the right answer, you can use whatever procedure you want. I have found in the past that this particular procedure, a lot of people find to be the easiest. So I'll teach you this one, but you're free to use whichever ones work well for you. All right, so the first thing we want to do is balance all elements that are not oxygen or hydrogen to make it equal on both sides. We're going to do oxygen and hydrogen later. But what do we need to do up here to balance our non-oxygens? We need to add a what? A 2. So we need to add a 2 over here, 2 chromiums here, 2 on the other side. What about for iron? Nothing. All right, so that was pretty simple. Now, in this procedure, you add water to balance the oxygens. So what are we going to do up here? How many waters do we need to add? Right. So we need to add 7 waters. And the bottom one's pretty easy so far. We don't have to do anything. So go ahead and write in your 7 waters. Next step is we're going to balance the hydrogens that we just added. And we can balance here with H+. And I say here's one place that books are different. Some of them balance in a more sort of technically correct way.